Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another video on my channel. We are on Blue and White TV today, and we'll be discussing about another clash of Chelsea Football Club that has to take place on Stamford Bridge on Wednesday night. That is for the quarterfinals place. And today I'm so excited, and of course I'd be excited because we are 1-0 up, and I really hope that we'll be able to move towards the next stage of the UCL competition. But that is not an easy task for us to do right now because we'll be needing our full strength squad and elite mentality to go up against an Athletic side who are on the top of the Spanish table. Of course, they have been having some dodgy draws, but that is not for the debate right now because when it comes to Champions League, Atletico can be a tough side to beat because that manager has seen it all, done it all. Even they have been finalists more than numerous times, so we have to take our chances and capitalize on them and take the advantage of basically our momentum as well because we are also on a kind of a good run. Although the draw against Leeds at the weekend wasn't the best of the results that we have had in the past, but it is a guarantee that we are still on a kind of a good run of having clean sheets, not conceding goals, and playing as a good side as a unit together. So that is the most important thing that we'll be needing against the mighty Atletico Madrid side, who are currently on a good form. Yeah, I would say again good form, but yeah, they are on a good form when it comes to Chelsea because whenever we come up against a team who's usually going to a rough patch or whatever, like I'm saying, they're in a good form. Atletico had a draw or a dodgy draw on the weekend rather, but whenever a team comes up against Chelsea, whether it's a mid-table team, a low-table team, or anyway of so form that is out of shape, they just suddenly tend to perform well. So that's a different thing. We have to be on our full strength, and a good mindset should be there, and our players should take the responsibility and not let the work rate drop, so that we can be like successful in that game. So moving towards the game, I would like to discuss about the Chelsea versus Atletico's lineup today, and I'll be talking about the Chelsea lineup, of course, only. I hope that there will be no injury concerns. Like we know there are some injury concerns related to Tammy Abraham, Thiago Silva not being fit again. So these are the concerns that were listed by Thomas only on the weekend as well. And really don't think that those two guys will be able to recover as soon as this game is on the Wednesday night because Tammy was feeling a lot of pain as reportedly said by our manager, and Silva was again reassessed and he was feeling some pain in the similar part of the area which he was injured again. So I think that leaves them out of this game. So that's basically it. And so without wasting much time, let's move into our lineup. So guys, basically the lineup is a very important thing right now because as you know, we are on a kind of a good run, and it's a very important task that we stick to a same number of people that are performing. But this has not been the case under our manager, sorry, Thomas Tuchel, because he tends to change a lot, and his changes are justified because he's saying that whenever he needs pace or whenever he needs a person who wants to play directly, or maybe you want a person like Giroud who can play as a proper number 9 and as a proper pivot center, who he needs to the ball to be delivered and then score from the crosses or any type of the position like we played last time against Atletico. So for those reasons there might be a lot of changes, but we are expected to see a very few changes barring the substitutions, sorry, the suspensions I mean to say, because we will be missing Mason Mount and Jorginho in this upcoming second leg tie against Atletico Madrid, and that's a very huge mess. I really hope that it doesn't come back to bite us, that we were thinking after the match that, oh my god, Mason Mount could have been there and we could have been different. So I really just don't hope that this comes back to bite us, but we should forget about it. We have a lot of good players who can deliver and focus on every one of that. So starting from the lineup, the goalkeeper position is uncontested. Edward Mendy is the one who will be taking the goal, and there's no comparison near him. Kepa doesn't even start against him. So Mendy is in the goal. And now moving on our back three. Back three will be the same of Rudiger, center Christensen, and on the right Aspilicueta. These guys have been a very good partnership together, and their communication seems to be developing a lot. And I really like the way they are performing. I really like the way they play from the back with the help of the goalkeeper. So big thumbs up to them. And that will be our three defenders. And alongside them, left wing back and the right wing back role, I have gone with Alonso again. Alonso comes back into the side because, as you know, we would need some kind of physicality against that Atletico Madrid side. Although Chilwell ensures much more pace than Alonso, but I don't think that he can head the ball that well, or maybe can go toe to toe against a player like Suarez, or maybe a different person who will most likely bully because of the physicality. Bully, I mean for Chilwell, because Alonso can take that part. Although we know that Alonso cannot defend very well, but that left wing back role allows him to contest positions against those kind of people. So he's also a kind of a person who will get into the box for some diagonal balls to score a header, etc. That is a different case. For example, if we don't play a striker like Giroud, so he might be a good option to who make a diagonal run and come into the box. So over Chilwell, I'll pick Alonso. And likewise on the right side, I've gone with Reece James this times because I think that our manager was forced to make a substitution like at the very closing stage of the Atletico versus Chelsea first leg because of the defensive side of Hudson Odoi. Hudson Odoi is not as good as the defensive player like Reece James, so he had to bring him on in the second half of the game. I think very late to close the game because he wanted security at the backside so that we don't concede the lead on our most crucial away goal that we have in this tie. So I think Reece James will be the guy who will be starting on right wing back. And now moving on to our midfield. Midfield is also a very crucial area as we are sorry talking about Jorginho. See, talking about the lineup is already making me nervous. I don't know what will happen in the game, but nevertheless, Jorginho is missing. So two position holders are the crucial one. That is N'Golo Kante and Kovacic. Kovacic most likely to play on the left and Kante on the right, like he used to play. So these are the two important guys. Kovacic, as we know, was rested on the weekend, most likely to be starting on the Wednesday night only because he was rested likewise. And Kante, as you know, is the engine of the game. I really love his game. He's on the field, and I think he's very crucial because he'll be helping us a lot to getting the ball back in the transition phase of the game while we will be playing against Atletico. No matter the player or the opposition we play against, we really need N'Golo Kante on the UCL nights, and we really need him to have a really good game because he's also a guy who comes back and forward, connecting our defense to midfield and our midfield to attack. So that's the thing. And Kovacic, we know what kind of a player he is. He's a very good dribbler and he can get past defenders with ease and also the midfielders. Their midfield is a very strong one because usually, whenever we think of Atletico, they play really rough. And Kovacic is a kind of a player who can tackle the rough players and actually can get the ball off them and actually can get glide past them. Sorry. So that's the exact word I was looking for. So that is my midfield option for the preferred two. And up top, we'll be sticking with, I think, another number 10 and two strikers up front. I don't think that we really will be going for wingers. And our number 10 position is up for grabs again because Mason Mount is also out because of the suspension of his yellow card. And that 10 position is going to be taken by Kai Havertz, in my opinion. And in my opinion, if you are talking about someone playing a number 10 role, I chose Kai Havertz because he was like exceptional in the last two games. Not so much, I think, exceptional in the last game where we had a goalless draw, but he did play a very good role where he played as a false nine, or you can say as a sole number nine in our team, and did manage to win good aerial duels and get the ball and connect with our midfield as well. So I'm giving him the number 10 position. I would have given it to Ziyech, but I don't think that due to the current form, Ziyech will get it. Now our two attacking options, that is the two strikers. You saw that Timo Werner was rested on the weekend against Leeds. I think because he will be starting on our match against Atletico, and alongside him, I would have gone for Olivier Giroud. I really want to go for Olivier Giroud, so I've really put him there in the lineup because last time you saw that Atletico Madrid's defenders are very rough, tough, and we really would like some Olivier Giroud magic in that, and really want him to tackle all the players and get the ball over him and maybe put a one or two crosses in the net as well. So that's the only reason I have put Olivier Giroud and not Hakim Ziyech or Hudson Odoi up top because I think we might need some of that Ollie's physicality in this game and to match the roughness of Atletico Madrid, he's the perfect guy. And as far as Timo, as I mentioned earlier, he was rested on the weekend, so he's more likely to start, and I really hope that he gets a goal as well. So, guys, that is it for my lineup. The bench is, of course, up for a debate. Our manager can choose any kind of bench. We have some people like who are missing Emerson and Billy Gilmore. They might get a chance as Jorginho and Mount are out, so they might make to the bench. So that's the only lineup news we have so far, and hopefully we have no injury concerns when the match day arrives, and hopefully we do a good one and get a good victory because will give us a lot of happiness and also a lot of confidence in our race for top 4 in the Premier League as well and our ambitions for the Champions League as well. You never know. So this is a good one, and I'll see you in the next one after the game. Bye bye. Peace.